One piece of it. He reminds me of Magic that he can get a rebound. His head's up immediately. He can either whip the ball 60 feet down to somebody who's open, or he can just go down and run the fast break, but nobody else has to touch the ball. And I think the list of guys who can get a rebound in traffic, go 90 feet, make the right decision, and get the ball to the right person, it's not a long list. You're talking like less than 10 guys ever. And I think that's what, when they say Ben Simmons and Magic Johnson, that's what really reminds them of Magic Johnson. I'm just here to remind people that Magic Johnson was one of the 5 best players of all time, and it's kind of dumb to really compare anyone to Magic Johnson. We're never going to see that again. But I think Ben has little pieces of it.
Boy, you're playing with fire. Anytime you leave somebody open on James' team, I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Here's Thibault. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. To the inside. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to LeBron. Here's Magician.
Green light, green light, green light.
Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Magician.
Man, he's having quite the quarter. Converting at a really high percentage.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Bill, if you're building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's
Still
turning
young
25 this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles, and the game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win in basketball. That's how I play.
Here's Horford. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's a good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Lakers working the ball around now. Embiid.
What is LeBron doing? I mean, right here you should have passed it to me, bro. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right here. I'm wide open over here. You should have been passing to me right now. You should have been ready to pass it to me. Wide open over here.
With the steal. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Bradley. The 11-footer is tipped, but he stays with it.
You know, he was the 3rd pick in the 2007 NBA draft, guys. Horford won 2 college championships in Florida back-to-back before entering the league.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Horford. Paul Millsap is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. So Horford gets 2. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Magician from outside off the mark.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end.
For me, the G League is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go to the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the league.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services. Just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game. From deep. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Here's Magician. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 14 points for Magician.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Joel Embiid.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now here's Randolph. 9 points last game out. Here's Rose. Makes it off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Bill, when you yourself get out of the game, is there a play you try to channel, try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, now, at this point in my life, it's Devos Bertans. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah. Davis Bertans.
Davis Bertans?
Yes. By the way, what a great stroke.
I emulate all stretch fours in regard to anybody.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm at this point in my life. I run from three-point line to three-point line.
You stay in the perimeter.
Yeah.
Don't tangle up inside.
My free throw attempts are 0 because I don't go to the line.
Just fire away.
And I want you to know I'm there to make it over jump
Pass
shot.
out.
Don't ask me to do anything else.
To pass out.
I'll set some picks.
Can't make a shot though.
Yeah.
You're a great screen
Set some picks.
You're a great pick and roll. Shoots. And J.J. Barea the bucket on the assist by Rose.
Rose, a very
Don't
solid
take the
floor
shot.
general. I think that's an
Contested
underrated part of his
like that.
game. He's excellent at
Inside
finding
the
his
paint.
team.
You can't even make it. Fuck that.
The shot's good from Magician. Magician's got 18 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Rose. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Count the basket.
But, that mid-range shot is still dangerous. It's clear Randolph has it going on from there.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger.
Possible? If y'all just... Oh, here we go. See, now when you get subbed out like this, then you're really screwed. No matter if you got the lead or not, you're going to be fucked after this. Look at that. We ain't scored shit, y'all, since I've been out. That's surprising. That is surprising.
Making some changes here.
I thought
They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Hey, Moses Malone would be my number 1
now
pick.
it's 43
Probably
somehow.
the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant 83.
What is that? They go see
Philly. He really gave Kareem a lot of problems and was just awesome and is now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first.
Ever.
Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They were tape delaying games back then, and we didn't have league pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure. It's one of the reasons I wrote my book.
Big forward pair. Harris the
Green light, green light, green
three.
light.
Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well,
Come on, y'all, don't let
Magician
these fools
in the
walk
last
up in here.
matchup against the Clippers was phenomenal. He scored an incredible
Y'all just
number
let
of
motherfuckers
points
walk
and
up
got
in
there
there.
the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers.
Come on,
He
miss
put
it.
up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid
That's
performance.
it.
Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm
Green light,
sure
green light, green,
he's hoping to
green light.
replicate
Damn,
tonight.
that's three
Yeah,
green
you know,
lights
all
in a row.
indications are that he feels good
they're
coming
done that.
into this. Feels
Don't feel like
confident that he can build on that prior success.
Pass to Simmons. Six on the shot clock. Rebound the Lakers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room
Here
on
we
that
go.
one.
And guys,
That's all
that's
LeBron
exactly
needs.
the
That's
kind
all
of
LeBron needs is a
high-impact
little bit of
defense they
room.
wanna
He's
see
gone.
out
He's
of him.
gone. That's all he
And it
needs.
just
He's
seems that
gone.
every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And they double up Simmons. Passes it to Horford for three. Can't hit that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. So with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, you have two players who consistently...
Woo! There we go,
score the
LeBron.
paint.
Thank
Yep.
you.
What's
Thank
the best
you.
way
Got
to
the
blend
lead
those
back.
two talents?
Trade Ben Simmons.
Got
I
that
think that would
lead
be the
back.
best
Got
way.
the
I
lead.
don't-
Got that lead
I don't
back.
think long term that this is a fit together because he can't shoot.
You can try to fucking rob me, 2K. It ain't gonna fucking happen. Only every now and then. You can rob me. Sometimes. It's not all the time.
And you can cheat it, and you can have him move off screens, and you can have him try to establish the fast break and all that stuff. But we saw in the playoffs, when everything slows down, they didn't know where to put him on the basketball court. He basically
Yeah, I'm
became
a kid. I
Ben
can play
Wallace in
defense.
the
Shit.
2000s, like setting screens for people and rebounding. And for Embiid, I want to surround Embiid with shooters. I want to model a team like almost like Milwaukee did with Giannis. I want somebody who
Ooh,
can handle
missed
the ball,
that.
not only
Shit.
at fast break, but half court too. And I just don't think they work together. I think there's a ceiling when you have those two guys as your best guys.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Here's Bible. He's got five. Over to the wing. Horford double team.
No!
Three. And there's the call on Joel
Yes,
Embiid.
loose ball foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run.
Green light, green light, green
As
light.
hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball.
I had a viewer for a second. I had a viewer. I had a viewer for a minute, for a couple minutes there. Give me a little taste of what I talk, what I do, 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 what I do.
Get out of the way.
Kicks it to Simmons. Softly
Damn it,
puts in the floater.
Very
Simmons
true.
got 4 this quarter.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
And there's the pass to Brantley. He dishes it to Davis. Lakers passing it around. And he comes up with the
shit, that
deuce.
was good.
Magicians got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Los Angeles. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Y'all need this
This
time.
game
Y'all
coming
need
on the
another
heels of their
timeout.
win
Y'all
against the
call timeouts like
Kings.
we're going
In that
outside.
one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And Philadelphia calls time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LeBron.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Figure him out. I just take all his points.
1:44 left in the first half of the game. Here's Bradley. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Lakers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it.
Green light, green light, green light,
He's not been an asset for his team.
And always as enlightening as you're going to find. Bill, thank you so much for your insights. Always appreciate you joining us. I hope you come back.
I don't want to leave. Why do I have to go? Can I just stay here for the
I'm
rest
reading
of the
this
game?
note, and the note says,
No, I
thank
don't want to
Bill.
go. I'm not leaving.
Hope he comes back.
I'm staying.
And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you a great point of view.
And you know what? I think he needs his own barbershop talk show, Kevin. I mean, he's done everything else in media. Go barbershop on him, Bill.
The 76ers trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Thibault. He's got 5. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. One of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Philadelphia shooting just. It's 39% in the second quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's Magician.
Green light, green light, green light.
Trains it in at the buzzer.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like you guys came out a little flat. How do you get some energy for the second half?
You just got to go with the people that have energy. I feel like we are not the aggressors. We have to do whatever we're going to do through our defense, and so far it's been good.
Brett, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Magician.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Avery Bradley. Is out there with the Magician, and it's James in at the 3, the small forward. The guys like to shoot off the dribble, but Clark, there are some that really are better at it, shooting off that catch in the NBA.
Yeah, and who do you have in mind, Kevin? I got a couple of names that I'm thinking about. What about you?
Well, I'm thinking Klay Thompson, because that backcourt is so prolific, and he's been so great at that. That's kind of been his trademark.
Yeah, it has been. Reddick would be another guy.
Yes, another good
that
one.
I think that would come to mind. And even though he's later in his career now, but Kyle Korver, one of the very best we've had in the league at shooting off the catch.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Yeah, it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The 76ers trail by 10, and it's Simmons penetrating.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. That shot missing. Ahead, here's Simmons. Finished off the break. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. He kicks it to Embiid, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hits it from three-point range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there. Here's Magician. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Magician's got 47 points. Rose in the post. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Magician. Barea pulls it in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll host the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Yeah, he's good. He's pumped
And
up.
the Lakers with some changes. Kyle
He's
Kuzma's
excited.
checked in for Antetokounmpo, and James subbed in for Alex Caruso. Off the inbound pass, jump shot is good.
Y'all pumped up now.
Magician's got 49 points in the game.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. And once he catches fire, it's
Did you hear him? He said I could take over in a nanosecond.
difficult to squelch it.
LeBron against Simmons. Harris outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
That's good from Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Al Horford's checked in for the 76ers. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And the size of the Sixers can present matchup problems for opposing teams.
When you think about the 2 critical positions, a 6'10" point guard and a 7'2" center, and both are uber talented.
50-point game.
That's a huge advantage, a unique advantage for Philadelphia.
Simmons dishes to Holiday.
Do it to the end of the season.
Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. The fadeaway. No good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Harris on the double team. Magician passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Holiday, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Harris. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Here's Magician. It's off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word. Coach Brett Brown with some words for his players.
You're going to take everything you got to come up with balls so that we win this game. Right? Anything loose, any rebounds, guards, you got to rebound.
Demanding an all-out effort from his guys.
And Kevin, it's got to be a gang rebounding approach. Just like he was talking about. They need every board they can get.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Thibault in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And, you know, this is the area where Simmons is most effective, mainly due to his size and athleticism.
Here's Magician. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 8. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Simmons against Bradley. And it's blocked by Bradley. To the left wing. Here's Magician. And there's another one for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Let's try to run away with it. Let's try to run away.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Simmons, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
You got to admire the hard work of Simmons, a genius at drawing contact. Well, you look at Ben Simmons and that great body of his and the skills of a guard. That is an incredibly unique combination.
He misses the free throw. And Clark standing 6'10". Has there ever been a player Ben Simmons' size or bigger who could handle and pass like this?
I really don't think so, Kevin. Obviously, LeBron is 2 inches shorter and probably 15 pounds heavier. Giannis is more of a scorer than a passer and facilitator. Magic Johnson was the first of the true 6'8"-ish point guards. He might be the closest when you look at Ben Simmons, but man, he's special because of that size and passing ability. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Embiid. Simmons on the wing, guarded by Bradley. To stop the run, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls. You know, guys, it's not surprising to hear that Joel Embiid gets a lot of inspiration from Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. Both came to the game late, both represent the continent of Africa, and Embiid really kind of modeled his game after Hakeem, and that's a heck of a model.
That free throw missing. And when he first came to America, you know, what a great story this is. Embiid's coach in Cameroon sent him a DVD of Hakeem's highlights.
And that was a good start for Embiid, and good work by you, Kevin, to dig up that factoid. Very nicely done. But you're right, Embiid said he watched that tape every day for 3 years, and you can see evidence of him watching that tape and how he plays.
And he's good on... The second.
You know, guys, it's crazy to think that Joel Embiid once considered quitting the game. His first practice in Kansas, his senior dunked on him so hard he went to the coach and said, maybe I should.
You know, there's something about that net. It just looks so nice and clean. Almost like it's been flossed by the dentist.
Get out of this stuff. Luckily, the coach talked him down, and now we see one of the best in the league.
FYI, I'm the fucking dentist. I flossed the motherfucking net. With the ball.
Passes to Thibault. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The 76ers with another miss. And some real adversity for Joel Embiid after leaving Kansas with foot injury.
I'm telling you, sometimes you just gotta throw it to LeBron and say, just get it to him fast, and he'll just, explosive. Then there's times where you get the ball and he'll drop it, and you go, okay, LeBron, okay.
It's costing him the first 2 years mark of his career. And then, back in Cameroon, the tragic passing of his beloved brother.
Yeah, that's a hard road to hoe, and adversity oftentimes, while painful, can steel us for the promised land or positive outcomes. And, you know, Embiid really driven by his goal to inspire others in Africa to make a better life, and that drove him to be where he is now.
Fades.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on B makes it such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of...
Damn, who got 15 assists? Shit, LeBron. Big ballin', nigga. Big ballin'.
The defense all game long. Now the pass to Horford. Here's Thibault. Now Embiid. Horford the pass to Harris. Over Davis. Nice hit again. Embiid. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Magician. Oh, good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got a hand on it.
Yeah. Son, boy. Get out of my house. Get out of here. Get that shit out of here. Get on the ground. Play a little.
Left side, Davis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And the 76ers call time here. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma. Clark, he's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Magician.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. On defense, the Lakers. 18 points separating the teams. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. On defense, the Lakers. 18 points separating the teams.
I had Brian watching me. Cool. That's cool, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate it, Ryan. Thanks for the view. Helps out, really does.
The biggest lead of the game. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Shoots over Bradley. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going.
Yeah, draw. I'm an artist. I'm gonna draw that foul, boy.
Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game.
That's what I call
broadcasting the
good
game. There are a
basketball
lot of
IQ right
times
there.
that the fans can't
feel
see
me?
how emotionally charged
Draw
up
the
you
foul,
are
get the
over some
easy
of the things you
points
see
at
on
the
the floor,
line.
good
You know
and
what I'm
bad.
saying?
Hey, I love great basketball.
tap,
Excellent
baby.
passing, tremendous hustle,
just tap,
creativity
baby.
on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the
Yes.
anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys.
Hold on, though.
Guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about that three-point shot, though, Clark. I love
Whoa.
that. Terrific.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
So it knew that I had a viewer on YouTube, I feel like. 'Cause right now there's just one viewer,
James, the bounce pass. Pass to Davis. Now here's Millsap. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Thibault.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those.
Wow, did it? I missed it. Did it go in? I wasn't paying attention. Did that go in?
Polished post move.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Down low. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Just
Bradley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Magician. The dish now to James. Here's Millsap, and Millsap
Ooh, there we
slams
go.
it in.
Good ball movement.
And
good
this
ball
is what
movement.
happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
Passes it to Horford. Back to Simmons. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Magician, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Simmons. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams, they have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
Looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Magician.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out.
I don't know what it is about
continued
Magician, but
to
he's
put it
such
to
a
him.
damn good player.
And he makes both free throws. LA has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Schofield, covered by Martin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Schofield.
The first free throw is good. Zach Randolph is checked in for Embiid. He's off on the second. And the 76ers with possession. They double hit with James. Outside, Martin. Back to Randolph. A rebound by the Lakers.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith the pass to Martin.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Martin. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Martin.
Get LeBron out of here. Get LeBron out of here. We don't need him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Magician. Takes the 3. No good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Of course I'm gonna win MVP again. 2 years in a row, rookie year. Then my second year. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. Right there. NBA MVP. Know what I'm saying? Right, let's get the next one started. Let's get right into it, man. Next one, let's get it. Next, let's go. Let's go, man. I want the purple. The old school purple. That purple and yellow, purple and yellow, purple and yellow.
award goes to most championships won with one My Player build. And the award goes to Imnar. Congratulations.
Next up is My League Online. Here, we're looking for the user who had the most online My League wins. And the winner of the My League Online MVP is Snipes2430.
Next up, 2K Compete. The name says it all. The winner of this category has to be a fierce competitor, and this one blocks the competition.
The award for the most 2K Competes events won goes to A Jump TV. Congratulations. A Jump TV, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So let's get started. The most 2K Compete event wins. How did you accomplish this?
Well, mainly I played a lot of the 2K events. My favorite was probably Basketball Gods because it's like the longest streak. So like if one person wins, everybody else can win on your team.
You have a favorite build that you play with?
Yeah, my shooting glass block.
Nice. Now, do you have any other builds, or is it primarily just that?
I have an interior for like rep, and then a play shot, which is like an 85. But I can still use it to like go around the court and dribble and shoot.
What advice would you give to new players that maybe want to get into some of the competitive 2K events?
Just go all the way, don't stop, and just like have fun.
There you go. All right, A-Jump TV, congratulations, and thank you for joining us on 2K TV.
Thanks for having me.
KMC here to break down what's going on in NBA 2K20. Starting with your 2K Compete events. Saturday, we've got Boot Camp. My players with a 75 overall or lower can hop in and earn some double rep and get that rating up. Head to the cages on Sunday to play some trampoline ball and earn double all day long. Tuesday, it's Rush 1v1. Get in the tent, go head-to-head, and win 4 games in a row to earn your prizes. And on Thursday, join the circus with Big Top Challenge. Complete 3 challenges and defeat those pesky mascots while you have a giant dome. Now, let's see what's happening in my team. Out of position 2-packs have now dropped. We've got new positions for some of the community's favorite players. This weekend, Father-Son NBA cards have hit the Triple Threat online boards for Father's Day. Win a game for a chance at cards from the Bowl, Rivers, Barry, Nance, and Curry families. And of course, we've got locker codes. Plug these in before they expire to snag some goodies. As always, congratulations to all those new legends showing up throughout the episode. Good work out there.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Lakers taking on the Nets. For the Lakers, the best record in the NBA. And it's no accident. An elite team that expects to win every time they take the floor. Nets, Lakers, coming up next, right after this. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline, courtside, David Aldridge. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games, and it comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around with a chip on my shoulder is not my thing. I'm more relaxed than letting these days flow. I'm the best version of me. I don't need to prove who I am. I've been in it for too long. Kevin, this is a guy who is finally comfortable with himself.
All right, thanks, D.A. Late in the season doors, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
So fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams, what these individual players could be like. And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Bradley is out there with the Magician, and it's James in at the 3. And looking at the Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Durant, and it's Low in at the power forward. The shot's good from Irving.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot misses. Great D that time from LeBron. Let's go. And he misses his first shot of the game. Here's Dinwiddie, and the layup's good off the glass.
I'll tell you, this guy excels at using his speed and his big body to cut inside. Nice job, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Outside Bradley. Here's Magician. Offline with his 3. Nets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. KD dishes to Irving. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And that one is good. James with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Durant in the corner. Over James. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And that one's good by Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Jordan. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Irving passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
KD. I gotta push LeBron
Lakers
down,
shooting
bro.
their first free throws of the game.
Is it because our jerseys are flossy as shit?
Free throw good, LeBron.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And for the Nets, team dinners, you go to their practice facility, a beautiful rooftop space for team gatherings. Building chemistry is a focus for this franchise.
And that's not surprising, Greg, given that their front office is part of the San Antonio Spurs tree, so to speak. So staying connected as teammates, especially valuable in today's NBA. Love the culture here. Jordan's confidence has just grown over the course of his career. DeAndre, for much of it, averaged less than 5 points per game, especially those first couple of years. Look at him now. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Pass to KD. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lakers trail by 6. Outside Bradley. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the wing right side. Here's Magician. Again, Los Angeles.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Jordan. Outside, KD. He can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Davis. Here's Magician. Good in the
Green light, green light, green light.
And that's now 7 points for Magician.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And on the way from Irving for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 5 now.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Here's Magician. Again, the Lakers.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The pass to Dinwiddie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What we know unequivocally is Spencer Dinwiddie is far more than a terrific basketball player. Let's remember, he scored 1,400 on his SATs. His mom was a professor at USC, and there's something very special about being raised in an academic environment.
Shooting 2. And he knocks down the first one. And Doris, you talk about Dinwiddie's book smarts. His parents wanted him to attend Harvard.
Yeah, he chose instead, Kevin, to attend the University of Colorado, believing the Pac-12 would be a better stepping stone to the NBA. And think about it, even now, this guy's not shy about challenging authority. He will keep his coaches on their toes.
Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Magician. Now here's Dinwiddie. The layup off target. 3 on 3. Millsap has the open look. And a another 3 for the Lakers.
And I tell you, Millsap's one of those players. He just seems to get better every day he's been in this league. And more than anywhere else, I think that shows in his ability to score from beyond.
Millsap with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the
There we go, there we go.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Magician, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And Caldwell Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
They need this, and Dinwiddie lays it in. Dinwiddie's got 5.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now Harris, after the missed 3 from Magician. Dinwiddie up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Back to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Fader on the way. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Caldwell Pope outside. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Magician. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Harris.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense out-muscle or outwork him.
Here's Magician. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Lakers lead by 6. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range.
You know this, man.
In the first quarter. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's LeVert. 8 points his last outing. 6 to shoot. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Whistle blows, if that's going to be a travel. And the Lakers making a change here. Nets trail by 6. We've got Durant, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's low in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 31-point game against Washington.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the 76ers was outstanding. He had an impressive number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Nets trail by 4. Durant kicks to Irving, lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop, nice.
Here's Magician. The long distance 3 is buried.
Ooh,
Magician's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Boy, you talk about the all-time great below-the-rim finishers. Kyrie Irving is on that list. He can use either hand. So much English. This guy is tough.
Here's Magician. Good on the 3-point shot. Magician's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There we go.
Inodorus, as great a scorer as he is, Kyrie Irving doesn't draw a ton of fouls.
Kevin, I think that has everything to do with his elusivity. This is a young man who can finish with either hand, can get separation on any defender. This is the one thing you'd say about Kyrie Irving. He does not initiate contact around the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. George, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now?
Well, Well, two guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back to the basket for.
In a snack break, easy pudding. Snack pack.
Who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They are thrilling. I would agree. Magician. Nets trail by 5. Allen outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
Boy, picking Jared Allen, number 22, back in 2017 has paid off for the Nets. This guy has proven already in his early 20s to be an NBA caliber starting center.
So he gets them both. And Jared Allen grew up in the Austin area and played near his home at the University of Texas.
Yeah, Kev, just one season with the Longhorns. He really came in.
Green light, green light, green light, green light. Give me a second. second, almost.
On that game, do you move like those guys with the fucking striped shirt and cargo pants, or what? Is that how you move on the game? No, when I first did it, yeah. I learned how to move. Yeah, like, what the fuck? I don't know all this stuff. Yeah. Are you gonna play that tonight too? Yeah, I'll play it. I'm sure I can play it. Okay. Like this thing's pretty. Before that, I've never. Before that, I just played like practice
The league considered a project, but boy, his development is truly ahead of schedule.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. And they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they... simply did not bring it.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
There we go.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Magician. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Nobody near Allen. Off target with his 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Durant, and the layup is good. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
Pass to Bradley, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. That shot, no good. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if you can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Magician.
Yeah, he's just been raining down. On him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade.
Relax.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with the Magician. And it's James in at the small forward. And here's Irving following the 3 from Magician. Pass to Durant. Gets the bucket and the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of record.
Hold on. BRB gotta shake these fries up and turn the air fryer back on for a minute.
Mission for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
Traps in the tray.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And the pass to Irving. To the middle. And James pulls it down.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Magician. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 before now.
Push me down.
It's stolen by Bradley. Down low. And oh boy, what a contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
First free throw is good. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint. And you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and anticipation. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical, thinking guard who knows.
I got these french fries from Walmart, just these like seasoned french fries in the frozen department. They're so good in the air fryer. Some ketchup. Johnny G's fries are really good. So good.
Knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. And here's LeVert after LeBron James hitting the three. LeVert the pass to Lowe. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Magician. Again,
Ooh, there we go.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Caruth. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Magician. And no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Caruso. And stolen by Jordan. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's the pass to Irving. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in.
What's What's incredible to me is Kyrie Irving at 6'3". Does he possess incredible eye-popping athleticism? No. But he can create his own shot anytime he wants, and his finishing ability is as good as
There
he
we
gets
go.
in the NBA. And I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now LeVert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Lakers leading by 13. Caruso, the pass to Millsap. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Millsap's got 7 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. To the paint, Magician. No good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Allen's shot is off. The Lakers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. He gets that one.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Timeout called, the Nets. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Yeah.
And the Lakers making a change here. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to LeVert. With 1 on the clock, and the jumper falls for him. LeVert's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Nets trail by 9. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. And it's Durant. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Lowe in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. And it's LeVert missing.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Magician. Allen kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Boy, phenomenal decision-making from the young guards. Spencer Dinwiddie, nice. Done, putting it on time and on target.
Now here's LeBron. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Here now is Dinwiddie. After the 3 moments ago from Magician. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. LeVert with the wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Allen outside. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 14 from 15 feet away. The shot's good from Magician. Magician's got 54 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Bradley. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, don't sleep on Avery Bradley in transition. This guy is superb at reading defenses and fast break opportunities.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. LeVert the pass to Allen. Bradley on the double team. Dinwiddie against Bradley. Left side Durant. Just 5 to shoot.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Karis LeVert. Lakers leading by 16. LeBron outside. Pass to Magician. From 20 feet out. No good that time. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
Here's Lowe. Jordan trying to free himself up. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
The shot's good from Magician.
All night. He just won't let up.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. And he uses the glass on the lane.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Nets trail by 14. Releases. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Irving. 16 points for Spencer Dinwiddie. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. LeBron kicks to Bradley. Back to LeBron. The pass to Magician. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Dora, such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Phil.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
So it's the Lakers now, after the miss from KD. The shot's good from Magician.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Here's Magician. And again.
And with every three-pointer made, now he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
That top spot. I got the top spot. This gonna be on record. That's it.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Magician.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, DJ at his very best. Leave no doubt with that dunk. Go ahead, Mr. Jordan.
Here's Magician. Good. Another from 3. You can.
BRB, got run in the bathroom.
Until he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Dinwiddie. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Magician. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Dinwiddie against Bradley. Puts it up from 12. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert?
Ooh, I tell you what, did you see that? That was just dirty, y'all. That was just dirty.
Bert, boy, he is so good.
Golly, like, far as that. Yeah, that's a skybox right there. Nothing but that. Look at that.
Ooh, 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Dwars, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to hide across the game at the collegiate level. But I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
And good. There's another.
What a game. At 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Magician.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Count that one.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Durant dishes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Here's Magician. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Taking it easy to the
Bradley against Irving. Pass to Lowe. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olson, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
us a little bit of his time. Thanks again to LeBron, and thanks again to you, the listener, for sharing some of your day with us.
We love you, fam.
Got a quick commercial break coming up. Stick around for more Hank and the Hornet only on 98.9 The Flex.
Get hip or get stung.
Got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, peace. I got to get to sleep. I'm gonna eat my hot dogs and watch some Star Trek and go to sleep. Peace out.